All right. Last time, the party located Ditex. And a very long and brutal battle ensued, with filling the room with various status effects and AoE effects. But Ditex has finally been brought down, as the party surrounds him outside, or half the party surrounds him outside, but the other party still has to deal with his ironclad friend in the bubble on the inside of the room.
Yeah, we're not concerned about him.
Are you sure? Because you don't know what's going to happen when it breaks free.
Yep, not concerned. I got my quarry.
Well, I mean, combat's still going because of that. So
okay. So are half of us in combat and half of us out of combat?
More or less. I'm going to remove everybody that's not currently near him.
Okay.
So we're going to take out Davril. We'll take out Smokeen. We take Armin out as well as they're gone.
We have our 3 highest DPS people. Or we have 3 high DPS people on this guy. Hopefully he doesn't have a 30 AC or something.
I forgot what his AC was. All right.
I think it's bullshit level high.
You think so?
I think so. I think I hit 16 or 17 missed on him.
You're probably right. All right.
So ironclad, probably 20.
Well, I said ironclad. I meant blackclad. Black ironclad, whatever. Anyways, just to give you a visual, he's wearing black armor. Like
Ebon?
Yeah, something like that. All right. Well, you know what? Just to speed up the process, as Ditex goes down, the bubble drops.
He'll get fed. Don't worry. I don't care about Mr. Black Knight guy. Can we talk about? About Ditex?
Let's cover this first. So, Jeff.
Yes.
Your orb around the mysterious fellow has dropped. And as it bursts, he lands. He does a 3-point landing on the ground, and he looks up, and he looks very pissed. But it's your turn.
Fortunately for him, it's my turn.
Look at your dog.
I'd like to do something that isn't just run up and swing, but you know what? It's probably going to be my best option here. So I'm going to and give it a good swing.
Gonna take a crack at him.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits. You bring your hammer around and you connect it into his shoulder, throwing him off balance.
I'll do my Divine Smite at 3rd level.
Alright, so you do 31 damage. An 18 hits. As you catch him off guard with your Warhammer swing, you spin it back around and hit him on the other side, knocking the wind out of him, doing an additional 38 damage.
And then I'm going to ask him if he wishes to yield. Actually, I'm going to say you are overpowered, sir. Do you yield?
He just growls at you with an intense hatred in his eyes.
Then you die.
He does not appear to be human. He's like some feral dog.
Yolanda.
Bet you can guess what Yolanda's gonna do.
Let's see what Yolanda's got.
Hit him with a stick.
Hit him with that stick. 26 hits.
And she's gonna hit him with a stick again.
You gonna hit him anymore?
And she's going to hit him 2 more times.
2 more times for a total of 4. All
The
right.
14, I imagine, doesn't hit, but
No, the 14 misses. So you crack him in the side of the neck. You spin around and you smack him in the side again. The third poke, he lurches forward and you miss. But you turn the staff around and you crack him in the neck with it. And in total, he takes a whole
bunch.
As you connect your feather staff into his neck, he makes a gurgling sound and collapses to the ground, dead.
Hey, you guys have fixed it.
Didn't even get to shank him. Smokey
Combat
walks
is
over and
now.
shanks him.
Oh, combat is
Sneak
now
attack
over.
the dead body.
Is he dead? Is he dead? Shank,
He is
shank.
Blood is splurting out of your pokes to his body.
Until it
Combat is now over.
You reduced him to a pile of meat.
Ditex is dead, right?
Ditex is down and he is not breathing.
Okay, I want to check his body. I want to investigate him and specifically learn if he is an undead or a zombie or something of the sort.
Okay. So you're trying to divine sense him?
No. I feel like I should be able to look at his wounds and his face and know if he's a zombie or not.
Okay, he is not a zombie.
Well, this puts a whole wrench into my plan. Let's see if I have a spell for this.
As you look over his body, you pull back his cloak, you probably lift it up just to check body parts. He is very human and very whole.
Definitely male.
Definitely. Big cojones.
Sir
Well-
Eastval says, he must have escaped from the circus.
So he's died and come back before. I want to make sure that doesn't happen again. I bring the mace down on his head.
Yes. Like, are you going for, like, Splatterfest, or are you
I,
just gonna...
I like a Gallagher effect, like watermelon and boom.
You know, if you do that, we can't ask him. We can't, like, raise the corpse and ask it questions if you smash the head
Can you
in.
raise the corpse? Because I can't.
I thought you could do that.
I'm not going to waste spell slots on raising this guy. You will not convince me that that's a good idea.
I could have swore one of you had a
It's a,
raise dead scroll.
One of us has Speak with the Dead as well. So we don't
But I
need
mean,
him alive.
that's true. Okay.
And anything he would say, we couldn't trust anyway.
This is true.
So I Gallagher his brain, make sure that some of it is on the ground, and then I toss
Okay.
the rest of him in the river.
He tossed the rest of him in the river. Okay.
After looting him appropriately.
Okay, well, on his body, you find a simple black cloak. You find a necromancy tome, much like the one Davril has. You also find, a couple hundred gold on him.
I'm gonna take his cloak.
Couple hundred, like 200?
200 gold, yeah.
I'm gonna take his cloak and I'm gonna wear it.
You're gonna wear his black cloak?
I am.
Okay.
You don't want to, like, check it for evilness first?
It's a cloak. I'm not scared of cloth,
Okay.
even if it is evil.
All right. You are now in this empty dwarven commerce building with a couple of dead bodies and dead toadmen laying around. You left your giant friend outside. You've got the river that flows to the north, and you still have that path to the east.
I wouldn't toss him in the river. Then I'd toss him to the giant guy and say, dinner's up or something.
Ufus no eat human.
You know, that makes me suddenly feel much better.
That he refused to eat a human?
He's not really human.
He's tainted.
What
Well,
is
at
he
least we
tainted
know.
by, Mr. Giant? Why are you smarter than I am?
Feel
He just has a
negative.
better nose.
Feel negative energy coming off him. Refuse to eat. No good.
I am your master. Eat this corpse.
Okay, well this has me concerned that my Gallagher thing did not effectively kill him. I think we should gut him also. Look for things inside of him that are evil.
Wow.
Like he's got, I don't know, maybe he's got an infinity stone in his chest that keeps him coming back.
Who knows?
So I pull out my. I don't have a
So
knife.
you're gonna. So the lawful good character is going to flay and harvest the organs of another human.
My hatred of my enemies is blind and unreasoning.
Wait,
Okay.
is this guy your brother, or was that someone else?
That's somebody else.
Oh.
This
Who is this guy then that you hate?
He tried to. Smokeen was there when he tried to kill me.
Yeah, that happens a lot. So
It was like the end of the dungeon that the very first dungeon Scott ran.
Yeah. So
Oh,
about a
okay.
year ago. It was a while ago.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
I can barely remember last week.
So do you remember the giant centaur mummy from that dungeon?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, that play one-on-one.
Yes, that was him on a horse, basically.
Okay.
And then he also escaped recently. when we
He
tried to kill him?
escaped. He escaped from the witch's tower in the forest just outside of one of the towns that you guys checked out. Hayfin tried to chase him down, but it kept dimensioning door away.
So he is tried to kill me twice. He's escaped once or twice. Depending
Wait,
on
that's
what
the
he
guy
wants.
that escaped from me,
Yeah,
and he's dead.
he's dead.
I'm gonna go over and kick him.
How much are we gonna do to this body?
Unless I got my spear, and I'm gonna gut him from top to bottom.
Okay.
I'm looking for shiny things.
Okay. Well,
That's my
Among
character.
among the bone and sinew, you find nothing but blood and organs.
He doesn't look evil on the inside. Ufrus. Is that his name?
Yes.
Dang. It's the first time I remember that. I don't find anything evil in him. I asked the giant. I don't see anything evil in him. Wait, I checked. He bleeds the same.
He may bleed the same, but he has changed.
Okay, so we're not going to do anything with the corpse, and we're not going to force the giant to eat the body. So
Don't make him hostile.
I will wrap him in my traveling cloak. The remains.
Okay.
And I will bind it the best way I can, and I will put the remains in my bag of holding.
You're gonna fit.
And
you're
by
gonna fit in-
remains, you mean like mush that's left?
Yes.
the goop.
Wow.
You're gonna
All right.
Goop some of the brain
I
matter.
cannot have him coming back. If it's going to come back, it's going to come back tied up in a bag. So I will put one body bag with Ditex's remains in my inventory.
Okay.
And there is a finite amount of air in a bag of holding. So if he
Mhm.
does come back, he will
Expire.
expire.
Suffocate,
again.
basically.
What do y'all want
Well,
to do with this necromancy, Tom?
I mean, if you're wanting to keep him from coming back, your best case scenario would be to like take out all the organs, chop him into pieces, and then put him in the bag of holding. Just saying. Really put some logistical
Like-
challenges into coming back to life.
I feel like there's a thing that there's got to be a thing clerics or paladins can do to like exorcise the corpse of a bad guy so that he can't come back.
Could splash him with holy water.
Why don't you just bury his heart somewhere and carry the rest of them around with you?
That feels very vampire-like. Is it vampires that have their hearts somewhere else?
That's really kind of, any of those higher tier undead creatures like a lich or something who has like the phylactery that's in like another place.
Okay, I was thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, like the whole Davy Jones thing.
Yes.
All right, well, you have dismembered the corpse and placed it in your bag of holding.
We will give it a proper funeral when we can get to a church and make sure he's never going to come back.
Right. Okay.
So just go ahead and forget writing Ditex into anything again ever.
Okay.
His storyline is ended. He is
I
done.
can do that.
But if he comes back, I will be very confused and very interested to know how he can keep coming back. Unless, is he a lich? With his heart somewhere else?
No,
Didn't
that
have
it
his
wouldn't
heart
work
in
that
him.
way because the way a lich works is you can destroy the body. Well, I guess it would. Yeah, I guess that kind of matches up the same, but no, I can tell you he's not a lich.
Hold on, I got a video for this. I have
All
a
right.
video I need to watch.
How to dispose of a...
While the rest of the party was disposing of the bad guys in the chamber house, Ufrus had spent his time trying to dig through the rubble on the western path, but after making it about 40 or 50 feet into the rubble, he has resigned himself to not being able to make it through.
I don't know where that area is because we don't see
Oh,
it
it was
anymore.
back and down at the broken bridge.
Okay. Should we loot this knight or this black armor-clad person?
If you want.
If I want. I don't have a choice in the matter. Armin walks up, and the armor is shiny, isn't it?
It's black and shiny, yeah.
Would anyone else like to loot the body before I do everything? Come on, guys.
It's okay.
What was it y'all killed? I was outside.
The whole time.
That's true. Hafen has no idea what's going on the inside of the thing. He was waiting out there, and all of a sudden, Ditex popped up next to him.
Yeah, I forgot. Which one of us actually killed Ditex?
So it was a joint effort between Ataz, Davril, Armin, and Smokeen. So all five of you.
Armin
four
didn't
of
do
you.
any attacking.
Actually, okay, so you didn't. So it was between the three of you.
I saw that he died in front of me, and it was great.
Davril landed the killing blow with magic missile, but Hafen had what did you use? You immolated him.
Oh, that's right. I did do that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. So Davril magic circled him, and then he immolated him.
I guess I'll pour over his body for any coins that might not have melted entirely.
It was about 200 gold pieces, so I don't know if anybody had already added that.
I'll let you have it.
Hot off the presses.
Hot off the presses.
We need to figure out what's going on with this feral knight thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have like some giant weapon or something? Is he? What kind of gear? What is he equipped with?
What weapon did he have? He had. You see, laying on the ground next to him. He had a giant glaive.
Is it shiny? Is it special in any way?
It's shiny and black, just like this armor.
Well, let me remind myself what a glaive looks like. Okay.
It's like a
giant
staff.
spear.
Yeah.
A staff with a pointy end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who could use that.
What about a spear?
Never mind. I know who could use that, Yolanda. It's not a spear. It's like a staff with a sword on the end.
Yeah, think of a pike, but instead of a pointy end, it's a sword.
Huh.
Or no, a pike is way too long. Think of it more like a lance.
Kind of like those little martial arts lances with the knives at the end of them.
Yes.
What's the stats on it?
Oh, don't worry about the stats, because as soon as Armin does anything to the body, it just disintegrates.
Oh.
Well, that's disappointing. I kick him, then he disintegrates.
No, you touched it, and he just disintegrated. Just turns into a pile of dust on the ground, a weapon with it.
Okay, you guys, weren't we going after a dragon?
Well, let's get back
Is
to
that what
dragon.
we were here for?
Yeah, well,
I thought that
Doc
was the whole
has,
point.
I don't know. I just saw this guy ran away from me and set him on fire.
Please don't make that a habit of people running away from us.
the peasant tries to run. It's like he ran.
Don't run by
Haven
that
just
guy.
holds up a hand. Haven holds a hand up, and the guy bursts into flames.
We say now run to the market and get us some fish, please. Yes, sir. And he turns to run, and it's like he ran.
What part of keep calm don't you understand? What were we doing here, actually?
Mission accomplished.
So,
We can go now.
well, Armin was tracking Ditex in the dungeon, and
Oh, okay.
that has been accomplished. There's still the matter of the ancient blue dragon and its lair. So
And Nimraga is somewhere poking around.
Oh,
That's
I've forgotten
true.
about that.
so you've got your path to the north, and you have that path to the east.
Path to north is in the water.
Yes, it is. It continues technically downriver.
Okay, I can't see anything to the right. Or east, I guess.
Where are you standing?
I can't see
Far
anything.
east.
You can't see anything.
We are I'm standing where my character token is.
Yeah, that's the edge.
Yeah, mine is pretty black.
Oh,
out.
right, because I had changed. I turned the fog of war on. Hang
An
on.
unnatural fog has descended upon our flank.
We are engulfed in magical darkness.
Not that again.
Reset the fog.
Now it's real.
Now we're all blind.
I'm terrified of
Uh-oh.
They
Turn the
implemented
fog
new
off.
fog of war stuff, but there's supposed to be the old stuff and the new stuff currently.
Okay, now you should see properly.
Yeah, I can see better.
Onward, I guess. North looks
Onward.
like a dead end.
Onward. There might be something down to
Oh
the
no,
right.
you're still in the building, so as
Did
long
y'all
as you see
even
this,
realize there was like openings up here?
No.
Yeah, apparently.
Is there anything in these side rooms?
they are barren.
No secret doors?
Yeah, I didn't even realize there were side rooms until just now.
Ooh, here's a thing.
There is literally nothing to observe.
We could have flanked around this way if we were smarter.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it is just a barren commerce house. Nothing in it other than the people that you just killed.
Well, only some of them, because one is in a backpack.
We don't talk
That's
about
true.
them.
That's very true. The giant wants to take the eastern path.
Well,
What goes that way, Giant?
Me not know. Me never been.
Then why do you want to go that way?
To check it out. See what's out there.
Sounds as good a reason as any.
to broaden horizons.
But we could go north down these stairs.
I'm gonna take a peek down there.
All right.
Go down the stairs.
As you work your way, the river just continues to flow northward. The water's about waist deep at that point.
I'm trying to stay along the edge.
Yeah. Well, you're just in water now, but
Well, those are walls. Oh yeah, you're
Yes.
on a wall now. You're in the water.
yeah, yeah, you'd be in the water. So, as you work your way to the other side, you see solid ground again.
I don't see you moving, Yolanda. Are you moving?
No, this is smoking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing up this way.
Well, I mean, you can see there is a map change there. It's just that the way the whole layer lays out.
Just like,
What is that? Okay, yeah. You as you look ahead, you see a path that continues to the north, as well as the river that just cuts under some of the rock and continues to lead to the north.
Where should we go, Smokey?
no. Looks like there's a ways to go up there, but hey, Giant, do you know where the dragon is?
Me not know where main dragon lair is. Me not been through all of dungeon.
But you haven't been east.
Not this far east or north.
We could cast.
Me am new to this, just like you.
We could cast another locate creature and see if we can find him, but.
Smoking's got one.
Let's just
We do.
pick a direction and start headed that way.
Well, could we do locate creature and do find new Maragas?
Yes, that would be a much better thing to do because I am familiar with him.
Do you want to do it or do you want me to?
I mean, let's use your spell slots.
Okay, yeah, it's like my only 4th level, so it doesn't really. So I'm gonna see if I can locate Numeraga.
All right, you cast the spell and you sense a familiar life force to you. It is to the southeast.
Okay, you guys, it seems like he's to the southeast, so you wanna take that eastern path?
Well, let's go rescue our friend.
Let's do it. Charge!
Where did?
Tally ho!
Tally ho.
Somebody drag Yolanda for me.
I'm trying to drag all the.
All the extraneous ones.
I got my 2. So this was the southeast was. Did we come from the east right here? No, we
You came
the south.
came directly from the south.
So southeast might be this way.
Let's go.
Running
Yeah.
leap.
You know what we didn't do last time, Sean?
What are
We
gonna
didn't do it. We didn't do it so I could globally fix all of the
Let me do that real quick.
site tokens.
Let me do that. Okay, so what you do is you click on each token and open their character sheets,
Yeah.
and you set the current token as their default token. So when you drag and drop them out, they'll come with those stats.
Where do you do that from?
You'll have to go to
Attributes and abilities?
Armin's character sheet,
Yeah.
and you'll see like. Hold on, let me read. I don't want to rejoin as a DM right now. You should see like tokens and stuff. Like you can see the primary token and the secondary token.
Yeah, avatar and default.
Yeah, the default is the one you want to use. So click on, once you have that sheet open, click on me, and then click on set as default, or maybe you have to remove it and then set as default.
All right, well, let me just do this for now. Funny enough, I didn't do it for this specific map, so.
So don't have to worry about it.
We will go ahead and move over. Hopefully everybody can see. Dynamic lighting should be turned on for this one.
Hello, darkness. Oh wait, I could see.
You can see. I think you're the only one that can see currently. Oh, right, because I didn't give you sight.
I'm gonna drag Vapine on the field.
Okay, so you four should see now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh gosh, there's a giant.
A different giant?
Nah, the same one. All right, as you continue east, you notice some stone ruins of a building that you're passing through. You've got decrepit looking rooms to the left and the right, a small little courtyard where you can see some grass growing over the stone, some moss. Other than that, it looks almost identical to the room that you were in when you were fighting Ditex and his friends.
Ditex & Co?
Yeah. The walls here are all stone. They're not glassed over like you had seen before, so this was naturally here before the dragon decided to make a home.
So I don't like the idea of the giant leading us. He is not stealthy at all.
What gives you that impression?
Every time he breathes, we hear it for a mile.
Though we could use this for our advantage for distraction at some point.
That's true.
Like,
Also, they just because he's always been back in that one tunnel doesn't mean that he has no business up here, right?
That's a fair assessment.
That's a deception kind of play, so I don't know.
do we trust this NPC to be deceptive?
I don't know, do you?
I think he wants to get out of here.
If you remember his story, he was kind of forced to do this. He didn't really want to.
So it's either he is deceptive and he could deceive anyone going through here, which means he could have deceived us all along about not wanting to be here, which means he could be leading us to a trap. Or he's not
that's fair
deceptive
too.
at all, and if we send him in first, he's going to be like, I've turned against everyone. These are my new friends.
You don't trust anybody, do you?
I mean,
Wow.
we either trust him or we don't, and if we don't, there's a lot of reasons we shouldn't.
Would I have deception check? Would that give me an advantage, or perception, one of the two? And knowing if he was telling the truth.
Does Hafen suddenly not trust the giant?
I just sense your apprehension, so I'm going to.
Armin has no apprehension. Only Sean does.
Then never mind. Hafen will go about his day. Hafen trusts him.
Either way, we should send scouts ahead. They can always scoot forward, check it out, and we can let the giant walk forward.
Wait, did Smokeen make it over?
No, but I can drop a token.
Yes.
I just make sure to put the main party first and foremost. So
Who's the main party? Why you gotta be anti-side party?
Yeah, they're people too.
Maybe Vapine and Smokeen are the main party.
yeah, you never know. It depends on who's telling the story, right?
I have been taking votes on which of the two should stay.
You have my vote, and my vote is best vote.
What's your vote?
I told Dee she should fuse him.
Oh, I see. All right.
Can't come
Well,
up with
the stone giant is he's already walking down the path. He sees the path in front of him.
I'll follow behind.
Wait up, big guy.
Wait, giant! Don't stop going forward. We have too many tokens.
We can't keep up.
As you pass through the first building, you come upon the ruins of a second building, and you see Smoking sees a path that leads to the north and leads to the south.
Why did I...
My guess is we should go to the south if we're looking for our friend.
That is a good assumption. The party continues on. And they continue to the south.
Are we going to a new map again?
Yes. I have to move you, though.
There we are.
I see Ufrus. Or his brother.
Everybody can see properly, right?
Yeah.
You have entered what looks to be a very large dwarven building, as from what you saw before. You see the path dead ends in front of you before you see a path that leads into the building directly to the east of the party. What would you like to do? Oh, seems we lost 2 people.
I can't get to any of my tokens because they're behind the cameras.
Here, I'll move you down here.
Onward! Smoking, point me. I'm a simple, dumb paladin.
Ah! Dragons! Oh, dragon.
That's
As
what we're
you
here
look
for.
around the corner, you notice 2 half-blue dragon men off in the distance.
What do you see with your elven eyes?
Dragon men! Which way are they facing?
They're facing each other, away, not looking the way of the door. They're just kind of... They look like they're talking to each other.
Do we want to sneak attack or do we want to send a giant after them?
Well, I don't know if the giant will be able to fit through the door.
I am just going to step right in and lob a bunch of acid their way.
Getting impatient.
Right on. All right. Go ahead and make that attack roll, and then we'll roll for initiative.
All right. Let's see. Sure. Okay, I guess it's gonna have to be chromatic orb, right? 4-inch diameter sphere. Oh, that's. I thought I had a whole range acid splash.
Acid Splash generally works as you target a creature, and if there's something within 5 feet of it.
Huh. Guess I don't have that. I'll just shoot a acid chromatic orb at one of them.
What just happened? I see Numeragas.
You're going to do what now?
I thought I had acid splash, but I do
Jeff.
not.
Shh.
You talking to me?
No, I was talking to Jeff.
No. And I don't, so I think I'm just gonna have to lob a chromatic orb at one of them.
Okay.
Whoops.
Are we in combat and I just didn't realize it?
Not
Well,
yet.
yeah,
He's gonna make that attack, and then he's going to... We're gonna roll for initiative, so... So if you want to get into position before he lobs that,
I
that
do.
would be. Yeah. So east of all, Yolanda, if you want to move into position, because you clearly see what Hafen is going to do.
Someone holds up a hand and tells him, "Hold on 1 second." And we all-
Yolanda runs so fast.
Sorry, it's my hate of dragon people.
He's blind with rage.
We should have healed after that last fight. Oh well.
Okay. Let me pull their character sheets back up. There we go. All right. So the chromatic orb connects with one of them or both of them. I forget how chromatic orb works.
I think it can only target one.
Okay.
Let me make sure again, but I believe that's what I was.
Are you sure? Oh, I'm probably thinking of chromatic spray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spray would hit more things.
Yeah, 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature that you see within range.
All right. So which one are you targeting?
Here I'll just over 50 is the top, under 50 is the bottom.
So we're going to hit the top one. So as you lob a bright green orb of energy at the Dragon Man, it hits him in the side and bursts and covers him in acid, and he begins roaring and screaming as his friend turns to the rest of the party. Roll for initiative.
A 13.
A 3.
Did mine not go in?
Doesn't look like yours did,
Hmm.
but
Hafen 7.
yeah, just roll it again and I'll fix it. All right, that should be everybody. So Armin, you get to start us off.
Jesus, y'all all suck. I never get to go first.
Uh-oh. I hit a
1,
button on
2,
my
3,
hit a
4,
button on my
5,
button
6.
or button on my mouse and it backed me up.
Well, I run in doing stupid things and bring down my sword on his face. 13 misses, doesn't it?
13 misses. You take a swing at him, but he steps out of the way.
And I say, mistakes were made. I'm done.
Next up, we have Cerise Duval.
Well, he's gonna charge forward and try to talk the Dragon Man down.
You're going to talk the Dragon Man that is covered in acid and
Covered in
screaming.
acid.
Friend, there's no need for fighting.
You take a swing with your flaming warhammer, and the acid man, because he's flailing in place, you swing and you miss.
Miss, huh? I guess that's 2 misses then.
Absolutely. You take another swing at him, but he's still kind of writhing in place, and he's too unpredictable, and you're unable to connect a second strike. Vapine, you are up.
Dumbfounded.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can use my bonus action to get behind. Oh, wait. They haven't had a turn yet. Doesn't matter. I have advantage on this attack. Alright. I'm going to stab the one that Jeff stabbed.
Okay.
Attempted to stab.
29?
29 hits. Actually, wait. Do you get to roll at advantage?
I mean, even if I don't, 27?
Yes, that connects.
We'll figure that out next time.
Yeah.
I stab for 35
Stabby stab.
damage.
35 damage. He's writhing
Well,
in the acid, and you connect a stab with him. What's that short sword for?
it's my offhand.
Ah.
Making sure he's dead.
4. Okay, so you stab him, and you pull back and you stab him again. Your blade is now covered in acid, so for the next strike, you will do acid damage.
Like plus acid damage or only acid damage?
Only acid damage, because your dagger is now covered in acid.
I mean, that does not bother me.
Alright, so 30, 35, 45. You did 45 damage to him.
Yeah, I assume he's dead.
Nope.
Jeff, did you hit at all?
No, I
No.
got no hits in. It was a total wash.
You're supposed to carry us, man.
Is that my job?
Yolanda, come
Ouch.
help us.
Alright, Yolanda, you are up.
Time to kill.
Alright, she's gonna start wailing on this guy.
Alright.
With mad abandon.
Oh no!
You swing, you connect your punch, but because he is covered in acid, you now take...
It wasn't a punch, it was a feather staff.
Was that a feather staff? Okay. Because it was covered in acid still, your weapon coats itself in acid, forcing you to drop your weapon.
Ah! And then I punch him,
That's-
which is gonna be unpleasant, but she's not smart.
I was just about to say, at least it wasn't an unarmed strike.
She got angry. Still not as much damage as she would normally do, but
All right, you punch him so hard that he just ragdolls to the ground, dead.
oh wait, for that first one, it still probably wouldn't have been a hit, but when I have advantage for flanking,
Yeah, you still missed.
yeah, but does that mean I still dropped it?
No, it's 16.
Then no, then you did not drop it because you had advantage.
Okay, well I'll just keep it as a punch for the second though. Just
Yeah, you punch him. You punch him hard, and he dies from your punch. But because he was covered in acid, you take 10 acid damage.
even with the crit, I
Even
couldn't
with
find
the
the one
crit.
spot. Damn.
Because he's
We
covered in acid, and you unarmed punched him.
We can't
But you
say
killed,
that she-
but you killed him. He is dead. Dead.
He didn't make it.
He didn't quite make it. All right, Smoking.
Smoking can't really get a good shot because everyone's in the way. She is going to stand here to where if her brother decides to move, she's going to take her shot.
Okay.
So she'll yell, "Baby, move!"
All right. It is Ataz's turn. Ataz from afar casts a firebolt. The firebolt hits Armin.
Oh boy.
Armin takes 16 fire damage.
Ooh, Atazas.
Jesus
Such a
Christ,
great
Taz, you can't do anything right, can you?
Hafen, you are up.
Inspired by Ataz, I too will fire a firebolt.
That inspiring shot.
A 28 hits. Your firebolt flies clean and true and bursts onto the chest of the half-blue dragon man, doing 14 fire damage to him.
And that's it for me right now.
Okay. It is now the half-blue dragon man's turn. He sees Armin in front of him, and he pulls out...
Nothing. A dagger.
He
Hey,
pulls
last-
out his long sword, and he makes 2 swings at you, missing with both as you deftly dodge out of the way.
Oh, that's good. I needed to dodge that time.
That is his turn. All right, Davril, you are up. Davril's going to move down to Ataz and say, listen, this is how you do it. And he fires a level 3 fireball at the half-blue dragon man, connecting, blasting him in the head. Boom. Doing a whole 30 damage to the half-blue dragon man. Additionally, blinding him because it hit him in the face.
Oh boy. That's good to know. We can blind things
Yeah.
with fireballs to the face.
Armin, you're up.
Well, I continue to be dumb, and I hit him with my sword. Actually, I maneuver.
You have
around-
advantage. You have advantage on your roll since he's blinded now.
Okay, so I don't need to. Oh, I'm going to move into proper flanking. I move into proper flanking away from everyone else, so I got double advantage. I'll bring down my sword on his face with a 21.
Your sword connects. It's a good thing you did that.
Yes, it is. Let me make sure. Okay, bam.
You bring your sword down into his shoulder.
Bunch of bullshit. 10 damage.
10 whole damage. He lets out a cry as the blade sinks into where his shoulder and neck meet. Blood splurting out. East of all, you seeing Armin lay such a mortal wound on the dragon man.
I'm going to walk forward and say, "Do you submit, sir?"
He's too busy screaming from the blood splurting out of his shoulder.
He's too busy spitting up blood.
The blood gushing towards me. I will take that as an aggressive maneuver. We've got flanking, right?
A 26 connects. You bring the hammer down on his head with it exploding into fire as it connects. His head sinks into his torso and his body crumples to the ground.
The bodies we leave behind are just so grisly.
Combat is now over.
I walk up to one of the dead ones and ask how its Dragon Lord did now for it.
Does it
That's
get
just
up? Does it get up
No-
and
no-
talk? Because that would be
no res-
interesting.
No response from the corpses on the field.
I need to talk
Okay.
myself off real bad.
Can we look around the room?
Yeah, it's just a very barren stone room. Doesn't look like there's anything in it. You know, a couple of cots, some tables set up, you know, a candlelight to light the room up. Other than that, not much.
Okay.
Which leads you to believe that why are they stationed all the way out here?
Time to start
That's a
ripping up
good
the
question.
cobblestones.
They're either waiting on someone or there's an entrance we don't know about.
Leave no stone unturned.
I'm topping myself off, Scott.
Okay. Hafen bravely moves into the middle chamber. And he
Yep.
sees several rooms. He sees a room to the east, a room to the west, and a path to the south with a room to the south-southeast.
Who let
Yep.
our sorcerer go off alone?
Hey
He is
guys,
on
I call back. There's
He's
more
got a-
stuff over here.
a wild pair today.
Everyone is willing to die today.
I
Smokey
can't help
notices
it. I
a-
see those dragon worshippers, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
just keeps my blood boiling.
As Smoking moves about the room, she notices the kind of wear in the floor to show general footpath traffic through the building.
Can I tell which way is where people go the most?
You see a path that comes from the northwest of you, and you see a lighter trail come from the south.
Let's go north. Oh no, Dragon Man!
Dun, dun, dun.
Off in the distance, you see a dragon man in the next room.
Did he see you?
Roll me a sneak once you saw the dragon man.
Ah, God, I rolled a 2.
Well, maybe his perception roll is garbage.
It looks like you went unnoticed by the dragon man up ahead.
Vapine grabs Smokey's shoulder and says, "Let me do this." Is he looking away?
He's looking back into the room, like he's looking the other way.
So let's do the what's our combo? The shank and shiv. What did we call it? The arrow and shiv.
The shake and bake.
That's what it's called now. So as soon as I shank him, put an arrow in his head, and I move real quiet. I don't make any sound when I'm moving. Do you want me to roll something?
Do you have sight on your character?
Nope.
You don't.
But I can see the corner. He's right there.
Yeah, all right.
You can't see that.
You should have sight now.
So.
As you move around the corner, roll me a sneak check.
Oh God. Well, I'm good at one thing.
All right.
Beat that 27.
I don't think they can. All right. As you move around the corner, you see the back of the dragon man of the one in front of you, and you see another one further to the north, but he has turned sideways to you, and he doesn't notice.
I turn on my heel
Your
and
presence.
walk right back. There's 3 of them, guys. I'm not gonna do. We can't do the shake and bake.
All right. So what are our options? Should we go somewhere else, or?
Just because we can't do the shake and bake doesn't mean we can't kill them. It
That's
just
what I
means-
like to hear.
It just means we can't kill one of them instantly.
All right. Plans?
How long does bless last? We probably don't need bless for these guys. Never mind.
No.
Is the whole party here?
Bless is a duration of 1 minute.
Well, I guess I'm gonna remain
10
out
rounds.
here since I'm not trying to sneak. I'll remain out here until we come up with a plan.
So I would not grab Armin. But get right here. Try because I'm sneaky. I can get right there without being.
Yeah.
That is Vapine and Armin set up for combat, depending on how we want to initiate it.
All right. You are aware of 3 dragon men in the room ahead.
Well, as
Is there
many as
any-
you can catch off guard, I'd say do it, and then the rest of us will run in and.
Can you run in from that? I mean, we could try to do one round of shake and bake,
Okay,
and maybe we'll kill one, unless I miss.
it's fine with me. What do you need me to do?
Get closer so that you can fire something at them.
Well, I don't want to move until we're ready
I
to go.
want you to
'cause
have
I don't
line
want
of
one of them to
sight
see
when
me.
this goes down.
Here, use your
I'm
little.
doing this. I'm looking at you and I'm saying, "Can you?" And I'm pointing at them with my eyes. Okay. Even if you don't have line of sight, I now believe you do. I gesture at Smokeen and I do the shake and bake hand signal.
Ah, what did I just do?
Is that like?
That's not how that works. Are you ready to shake and bake, Smokine?
I am.
Yeah, let's shake it.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Is Istval going to participate, or is he going to hang back in the third hallway back?
I would like to participate.
I mean, I don't think you want to spend 2 rounds running.
No, I'd rather not.
Can I dash forward? I mean, like, Scott, how you want to handle me just running up to shank him?
If you enter the room, you're going to have to roll me a sneak check.
I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm going to run into the room.
You know, 2 of us, we could launch you into the room.
All right, you're
There's
going to have to
4.
roll me a sneak check.
Okay. $17.
As you enter the room, here we go.
All 4 of them get to see if they hear me.
Immediately, the other 3 dragon men not in front of you are alerted by a sound, and they turn to you. And they all start to yell out in Draconic. Roll for initiative.
So much for shake and bake.
They rolled a 20.
They're yelling out in Draconic.
Yes.
You understand that, don't you, Brett?
Yes, I do. Can I say ceasefire in Draconic?
You for what you hear is you hear intruder, intruder.
Hold your weapons, men.
Hold, friends.
Roll me a deception on that. You yelled that in Draconic, correct?
Yes.
The dragon men look a bit confused. They start looking around. Who said that? You know, they're talking to each other in Draconic. Who said that? Who said that?
These men have business that is above your heads. Let them pass.
The one nearest Vapine turns around and says, "Pass. This is our bunk room. What are you doing here?"
Oh. I just got assigned here. Could you point me back towards the throne room, please?
Roll me another deception.
You can do it. You can do it, Hafen.
Roll what? Deception?
Roll me another deception.
Yeah!
You did it, by God.
The dragon man next to Vapine looks down at you and says, "Are you new here?"
I'm new to this location, yes.
Are you here too to become a dragon man like us?
I serve our Lord in a higher manner by remaining a human.
Aren't you an elf?
Oh crap!
Jigs up.
Human? You don't look like a human to me.
That was a trick. I was just testing you. Of course I'm an elf.
What are you doing here in the dungeons?
I was escorting these men for an important meeting. We're trying to infiltrate further into the human world.
Ah, well, if you're going to do that, then you need to head north. That's where the dragon's lair is.
Right, and that's back out that door and just up to the left.
He looks visibly annoyed, and he's like, "Look, I'm just here to watch the prisoner. Why don't you go ask somebody else?"
All right, and I back away and look at everyone else in our party and hope they follow me.
There's a prisoner. We have business
prisoner.
here now.
Well, from where you can see, it is literally just a room set up with some cots, you know, some chests kind of sitting around, lamps, various, you know.
Yeah, but he said
Common
we're
items
here to
sitting on
watch the
tables.
prisoner, so we need to rescue whoever the prisoner is.
Right, and I'm giving you a layout of the room.
Okay. Can
Then there are 4 dragon men in this room.
as Hafen walks away, does the dragon turn his back to me?
You know, he's still looking at you because you're standing right up on him.
I mean, it's like 5 feet. It's like a 5-foot square.
Right.
I'm keeping my coronavirus distance.
Well, that's 6 feet, not 5.
Well, I'm not the best with numbers.
As I've turned around to walk out, have I noticed Vapine is just still hanging out there?
Yeah.
I'll turn with him and said, I don't believe our Lord will tolerate any more delays if you want to come with me now.
Do I have... Shouldn't we meet with this prisoner?
We can talk to him later.
It annoys me as I walk away.
I muttered, there were 4 dudes in there. Weren't you trying to get us killed?
There's 8 of us. There's 8
So
of us
as the
and a
rest of
giant.
as the rest of the party is kind of milling about in the room, outside of the dragon men, let me.
A patrol upon us.
Hmm?
What?
Smoking notices the far southern wall just kind of abruptly ends.
Far southern wall seems to abruptly end. Go over there and
What does that mean?
I don't know. So it's just
Yes,
going to
right there.
inspect this wall.
Investigation. As you feel the wall, you feel that, hey, this is a false wall.
Hey, this is a false wall. I'm gonna press on it.
As you touch the wall shimmers, and then it just disappears, showing a room in front of you.
I'm gonna go into it.
And on the far end of the room, you see a strange floating creature with
Oh.
many tendrils.
Not gonna just go into it.
As you enter the room, you hear a voice in your head. Ah, welcome to my shop.
Shop, huh?
Good morning, shopkeep. What kind of wares do you have?
It is lucky an elf such as yourself has found my shop this deep in a dungeon. Usually I get interplanar travelers, but you are first of this plane to find my shop.
I travel a lot. What sort of shop do you run?
I run a potions shop.
Oh, really? May I view your wares?
Absolutely.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well.
He pulls a bag out, and it is filled with several different types of potions, and he promptly asks you, well, what kind of potion are you looking for? I have many potions.
Well, we have a pretty variable mix of party members here, so I imagine there's a bit of everything. What is your most powerful potion?
My most powerful potion. And he rifles through the bag as he looks over all of his potions. And he holds up a potion that is glowing blue, and he says, "This is the potion of heroism. When you drink this potion, you gain 10 hit points for an hour, and you are under the effect of the bless spell, no concentration required." This is my most popular potion, but it is also my most expensive potion, considering where we are.
What do you consider most expensive?
Oh, this potion is about 3,000 gold pieces.
Oh my. That's a lot. What do you got that's cheaper? You got anything?
You got the off-brand version?
Can I see your generics?
Generics, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
If we had a potion of disguised self for the giant that could make him shrink down to the size of a dragon man,
Ooh. Do you have anything that would shrink a person? Or a creature?
Unfortunately, I only have a potion of growth.
No. Well, that's the opposite of what we need.
that's not a bad thing for the giant to have.
That's true.
What do you have that might help someone scout better?
I do have a potion of invisibility.
Oh, that could come in quite handy. How much is that?
That potion is 2,000 gold pieces.
That's still really expensive, and I'm not good at keeping up with how much money I have, because it says I have like 1,000. And I'm pretty sure I have more than that.
Yeah, I think you should have.
I think you do.
than that.
Probably. Maybe on Yolanda's character sheet, but not yours.
Let's see what Yolanda has.
Well,
Does the rest of the party notice Smokeen talking to a 10-year-old character? Or not even talking, just kind of standing there and talking telepathically?
I would like to notice that.
Why don't you roll the dice?
Passive perception, you see Smokeen standing in a room.
All right, I'm gonna go join her.
You see it. Basically everybody but Armin and Yolanda sees it.
I'm gonna go.
People.
I'm gonna go join. Oh, hello.
Ah, greetings and welcome. You have found my shop.
Excellent. What do you sell?
I sell very rare potions.
Ooh. What's your lamest potion?
My lamest potion
Yeah.
happens to be my potion of vitality.
How about one that creates a lame effect?
Oh, like literal lame.
Yeah.
like makes you lame.
No. Like prepare for the fireworks and they're all duds.
I don't think I have anything like that. He's rifling through the bag and he looks back at Smokeen and says, "Ah, it appears I was wrong. I do have a potion of diminution.
Oh, how much is that?
That one is also 2,000 gold pieces.
Man, your stuff's expensive.
I told you, it is an expensive potion shop, but I have most everything."
I can split that cost with you.
Yeah, it just seems really handy. All right. We'll get the diminution one.
Okay, that is 2,000 gold pieces.
We can all chip in.
What do I need money for?
That's right.
Do you have any flaming snakes as well, please?
Flaming snakes? No, but I do have a potion of fire breath.
All right, I'll take that too. How much?
That is 2,000 gold pieces.
Good Lord. I can't cover that. Never mind. I will just help pay for the other.
I am willing to barter if you have anything of equal value.
Let's see what I have here.
You know what? You seem like a fine fellow. 50% off on that. I will give it to you for 1,000.
Perfect. Well, I don't have 1,000. That's a problem.
Wait, Oh,
I
Yellow
think
didn't pay attention.
So if you guys remember, Armin found a whole hoard of gold earlier, and he's got that in his bag of holding.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
guys would know that.
Hey,
Armin.
Armin!
He's taking a nap around the corner.
Just a second. I grab him by the arm and drag him.
I don't
Happily.
wanna. No.
We're buying stuff and you got the money.
You got all our money.
As Armin enters the room, the creature goes, "Ah, welcome to my shop."
Hail and well met. Person who wants my money.
Person I am not.
Thing who
I am a-
wants my money.
I am a flump.
Flump.
Flump who wants my money. What are we buying? If it's not a growth potion for the giant, then I need to be sold on this.
Oh, no, we bought a tiny potion for the giant.
Okay. And then
I do also, he says, telepathically, he says to you, I do have a potion of growth. It is only 1,500 gold pieces.
How do we cancel out the potion of tiny? How long does that last?
You know what? I actually get to choose that. The potion lasts for 3 hours.
Can we deactivate it? Yes? No?
No, once you drink it, you are tiny for 3 hours.
What if? And if you take a potion of growth, does it like cancel it out?
You would have to drink twice the amount, meaning you would need 2 potions of growth.
Okay. What do we need this tiny potion for, guys?
Well, I wanted to get him through tiny spaces.
Yeah, we were gonna get the giant through,
Okay, however much money it is, I'm fine with that. Whatever.
and then throw in the other thing we were talking about.
So 1,000 for the fire potion of fire breath, 2,000
$3,000.
You're at 3,000. He rattles the bag. I have many more potions. All you must do is ask.
Oh, I'm down 3,000. I have a question, Mr. Flump.
Flump.
And I have an answer.
Do you have a potion that is less of a potion and more of like a potion in gem form?
Gyms I do not deal with. You must find an artificer if you want that.
You don't know one, do you?
I do not. I only deal in potions.
Hmm. Do you have some holy water on hand?
He rifles around in the bag. Ah, it appears I do. Bottle of holy water? That is very simple. It is only 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's way too much. I'll make my own.
Well, you are a cleric after all. It is very easy for you.
Yes, it is. Thanks, bye. I can go hide before y'all spend more money.
Darn it.
No.
I look really disappointed at some trinket I had in my hand and put it back down.
You have a fire-breathing potion.
Thank you, tentacled creature.
Thank you for visiting my shops. May you have a blessed day.
You as well.
So, are we just going back the other, going south now?
As everybody exits the room, the door closes back off. All right. So you have the path. So as Smoking saw earlier, there's the path to the south and what looks like a room to the southeast.
The dragon men have a prisoner. We need to discuss that.
Kill him.
I mean, we were in
How do you
there.
want to discuss it?
I think discussion has been had.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You are in the dungeons. They have said as much. They're in a little bunk room over there. There is a path to the south and south-southeast.
Okay, so there may not be. He may not be in that bunk room in a chest or something.
Why don't we look down to the southeast down here?
Sounds good. Let's do that.
As you enter the room, it is a barren stone room. You see a table on the far side of the room with nothing but dust covering it.
Yeah, dragons.
Roll me a sneak as you go around that corner.
Just assume I'm actually doing this much more smoothly than I am in the
As you go around the corner and see the Dragon Man, you hear an activity going on behind the wall. It sounds to be like dice rolling against the ground. They do not notice your presence.
They're playing dice.
You want me to go take a closer look?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna let the
Yes,
stealthy people
quietly.
handle this one.
Okay. Peek around the corner.
Roll me a sneak.
Do I get to see the whole room if I do this?
If you pass. You sneak up right behind the Dragon Man in front of you. It does not notice your presence.
Okay, and I don't see any. It looks like they're just playing dice. There's no prisoner here.
Yeah.
I walk backwards and I gesture with no audible sound to leave.
Okay.
There is now only the path to the south.
Unless you guys want to start killing some dragons, let's just go to the south.
Let's go.
Well, we know where all the dragons are now. And let's not forget about the prisoner.
We haven't found the prisoner yet.
Yeah. Just want to make sure we don't forget about him.
We could do another detect person.
Does anybody want to take the lead on going on the south path? Or would you like to do something else?
I don't know. Anybody want to lead?
There's only one person who should be leading us.
That's true. The stealthiest.
Well, I guess there could be two people.
Come on, brother. Let's go.
I guess.
Stealthiest.
Dragon Man!
Okay. Get up closer.
Kill it. Yeah, you get closer. Let's kill it.
We'll do the shake and bake.
I forgot what that means.
Okay.
You,
That
you
means
stab it, I shoot it?
yes.
Okay.
That's what we're calling it now.
Okay.
Could change it to the shank and bank, where it's
That sounds like a sex thing.
that yeah, kind
We'll
of.
call it shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
I think everyone else should come a little closer
That is a good point.
Ah.
so that they don't have to spend 2 rounds of combat running up.
We're all hugging the wall.
Oops.
I'm gonna step
Get
out.
around it.
I'm gonna turn this corner.
As soon as you turn the corner, 2 dragon men are looking directly at you.
Hail! Wait, no, I don't say that. I shank him.
You try to take a stab at him.
Yeah.
All right, roll your attack.
23.
A 23 hits.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do my sneak damage.
There's no sneak damage. They see you.
They haven't had a round of combat yet, so I get a sneak.
They are looking directly at you.
Yeah, but if they haven't gone yet, he still gets.
Yeah,
sneak
they haven't
attack.
gone yet, so I get sneak attack.
All right.
This is part of rogue bullshit.
Attack of
They're
surprise.
like those worthless guards in Holy Grail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Let me Let me clear.
Offhand as well?
Yep, both attacks hit. You run in hard and fast, and you just stab, and you get him in the arm and the gut.
33 damage. He's still alive.
He's still alive. All right, roll for initiative.
We messed up the shake and bake.
Dun, dun, dun.
We often mess up the shake and bake.
Well, we just need to practice more.
Stick with the 19.
There are too many characters now. All right. It begins with the half dragon man. The one in front immediately takes 2 longsword attacks at Vapine. Both attacks connect. He swipes once, catching you in the arm, and he swipes again, taking slashing damage across the chest. You take 19 slashing damage.
Well, that doesn't feel good.
It does not feel good at all. The other dragon man immediately approaches Vapine as well and takes 1 two-handed longsword attack, connecting. Vapine takes another 12 slashing damage.
Oh god.
Siristoval,
Going to run forward. $21.
a 10.
If I move forward one more space, do I get flanking?
Well, it's too late. You already rolled.
God damn it.
You go to swing your hammer, but as the blue dragon man swings his two-handed strike at Vapine, Eastavald misses his swing, just grazing behind the back, missing completely, lodging his hammer into the floor.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna. That's it. I mean, what else could I do? I guess I could
Taz sees this happen, and he runs up behind Siristoval, and he says, "Don't worry, I've got this."
Oh god.
wave of acid.
And he casts Steel Wind Strike on the 2 dragon men in front of him.
Steel Wind Strike.
Sounds like a Pokemon move.
It does, doesn't it?
What do it do?
I have to make a melee attack against the target. Taz strikes both dragon men. Oh my god. A flurry of blows from a wind-summoned sword appear around the dragon man next to Vapine and strikes it constantly. The dragon man becomes lacerated and begins to bleed out and falls to the ground dead.
What?
Where's that been?
Second dragon man has the same thing happen. A bunch of wind sickles appear around him, lacerating him, making him bleed. He takes 38 damage.
Has he had that spell the whole time?
He has.
What the heck has he been doing?
It's a Taz. He says, "That's how you do it," as he holds two hands up. It's Haven's turn.
All right. Nathan's going to move over here. And Shocking Grasp.
That is at advantage.
Like my Dragon Man Crispy.
A 23 hits for 12 lightning damage. You grab onto him with both hands and you jolt his body. You can see smoke starting to come off of his skin as it begins to fry and crackle.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and Shocking Grasp again.
Oh boy. So is it just a redo, or does that count as a second strike automatically?
No, I had to recast it.
Okay. It connects again. You lance his entire body with electricity. His body continues to fry and cook, and a horrendous smell starts to fill the air. He is slumping over, but he is still hanging on by a thread. Yolanda.
Yolanda! Pretty. Go hit it.
Gonna hit it.
Womp.
Whack. I got
A 20.
flanking.
A 22 connects. You punch it square in the back. You see his scales start to crackle and fall off of his body as smoke just puffs from the spot where you punched, and he just crumples to the ground dead.
Kill another one, guys. They're easy.
Combat is over.
It is a bad day to be a Dragon Man.
It is a bad day to be a dragon man. All right. How about we take a 5-minute break, unless you guys want to keep going, because I gotta use the bathroom real bad.
Let's take 5.
I need some chips.
Yeah.
These peanuts just aren't cutting it.
Oh, man.
We're gonna play until about 10 tonight, you think?
I'm not sure. I was thinking so.
I say that's only like 50 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost there. This whole weekend, it's felt like it just flew by.
I know. It's ridiculous.
It's like it barely even felt like a weekend.
Mm-hmm. My last 3 weeks have felt just like a single week, just because I've been working from home.
Yeah.
Don't realize how the routine is affected by not having to actually physically go into work.
I literally roll out of my bed, which is just out of frame, and just get on my computer to work. So
It's about what I do. I just walk down the hall and sit in the lazy boy and turn on the computer.
yeah.
You're living the dream.
All right. You have 2 dead dragon men in front of you. And on the far wall, you notice a dragon man chained to the wall, slumped over. He doesn't quite look like the dragon men from this dungeon. This one is, I believe he was copper skinned. Wasn't that right, Jeff?
Yes, that is correct. The copperiest of skin.
Okay, well, he's our friend. Armin knows he's our friend. If he's unconscious, then I'm going to walk up to him and immediately cast a healing spell on him.
He writhes a little bit before regaining consciousness, and he looks up and a wild expression comes across his face. Armin, is that you?
Nope, it's not me. Shut up. Take your healing. What spell am I going to cast on him?
Numeragas would probably say something like, "Me never go through mirror again. Not good."
He gets a level 1.
All right. He's roused a little bit, and he says, "You find me. How? I heard your message, and I call for you to come, and you come. I am Numeraga's grateful."
See, we got the whole team back together. Isn't this nice?
Get me off. Get me off wall. Too weak to break free. Been here many months.
Vapine will pick the locks on the cuffs.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah, give me a roll for that.
I feel like that's sleight of hand.
Yes, that is sleight of hand.
Oh wait, I have thieves' tools.
Hey, even better.
That's probably dexterity, right?
Yeah. With very deft hands, Vapine pops the locks off of Numeraga's wrists.
It would have been hilarious if I rolled very poorly there.
Oh man. Numeraga stands up and he rubs his wrists and he says, "Me was tricked by magic mirror. Never go through magic mirror again. Man in black cloak pulled me through.
What did the man in the black cloak look like?
He looked like man in black cloak.
Did he look like me?
No.
I wish we would have kept Ditex's head.
Open up the bag and say, "Did he look like
Does he
this?"
look like
Numeragus looks in the bag. Oh, you trying to make Baby Mimic too?
That's exactly what he would say.
How equipped is Numeragus?
He has been stripped of his armor and weapons, so he has basic rep.
Okay, so he's got a loincloth and
Basically that. But he walks up to, as soon as he's free, he walks up to the Dragon Man, kicks the half blue. I keep saying that because they're red tokens. The half blue Dragon Man on the ground, and he kicks it. And he says, "Me take your armor." So he takes the armor of the dead Dragon Man in front of him and fits himself with it and the longsword.
He's not gonna shave some scales off.
At what point is he Jeff's character so Jeff can do him justice?
Pluck a
Jeff,
few eyes out.
Jeff, you can take over now. You can take over now.
Numeragus is gonna walk over and just strip the armor off of the blue dragon, and in the process, discreetly knife off a couple of scales.
You don't
Let
want to
me
rip out
give
his
you
canines or
control of him
something?
again.
And just stuff them in a random fold of the armor.
All right, you should have control of him again.
I don't know what his story is though, how he got here. So
That's fine. If anybody asks, I can answer on that.
Where's your hammer, Numeragus?
They take it from me when they bring me here. I feel it's still in the area.
You can feel its presence?
Yes,
Lead the way.
it draws me like a beacon. And he goes, it is, I feel it is that way. And he points to the northwest.
it's a solid lead.
We know that hammer is important, right?
So you're
I
used to
think
all-
Armin, Smokeen, Davril. Was Vaping ever aware to it?
I don't think so.
Okay, so those three know. They know.
They know something's wrong with that hammer. Or right with it. I don't remember at this point, actually.
Sir Eastervald is aware of it. The incident in the temple.
Oh yeah, they met.
Yeah, they go way back. Well, not way back, but
They,
Numeragos just kind of travels up to the center, and he points to where the Red Dragonman bunk is, and he goes, "It's in there."
this is where we use our knowledge. Rain. To our advantage with our acid wave.
So would anybody like to do anything?
give me a second. I need to give Smokeen a pick me up.
You mean Vaping?
Yes. That's what I mean. Curing did that.
I guess I'll say to the party, if anybody needs any healing, I've got lay on hands. So I can use my divine powers.
We'll save your divine powers for
A rainy day.
maybe not a rainy day.
It's coming.
He gets 16. Armin gets
Oh, it's coming.
3. He gets self-healing. Is that not on? And you know what? One more. want to try shake and bake again?
Yeah, sure.
So you're gonna rush the room again?
There's 4 in there, right?
There are 4 in there.
And there's nothing else in the room of any interest other than the 4 dragon men, and obviously
You know, there are some cots and a couple of chests in there, and tables with various common items on it, tankards, candles, stuff like that.
Unless we want to try some sort of charisma nonsense. Haven's already convinced them that we are friends.
This is true. You can always walk back in and try to talk to him again.
I don't know. That's pretty risky.
What am I getting? The hammer?
Oh yeah, we could just send you in and ask for it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Ellen, well met, fellows.
As you enter the room, the one that's clearly in command, we'll say this guy, looks at you and he says, "What are you doing back? I thought we sent you on your way."
You did, but I answer I don't answer to your whims. I answer the whims of our Lord, and He sent me here to retrieve a hammer.
The dragon man raises a scaly brow and he says, "A hammer, you say? I don't know about any
what he said.
hammer."
He told me to come here and that it would be here. You didn't gamble it away, did you?
He looks around a little nervously. He says, "Of course not. Of course not.
Well,
What
then
is-
make with the
Tell
ham-
me, what does the hammer look like?"
It looks like a hammer. What do I look like? A hammer expert?
I'm tired of your shit, dragon man.
All right. Enough. I don't. Okay, it's over here. He walks over to a chest. He opens the chest up and he pulls a big warhammer out and he says, "Are you sure you can carry it?"
I grab it one-handed and say, "Of course I am." And I turn and walk out. Do I need to roll anything to take that hammer?
No, you walk out of the room successfully.
All right. Woo.
Is it the right hammer?
I take it back to Numeragus and go, "Is this your hammer?"
That is the hammer.
All right. Mission accomplished.
Maybe we should.
Doesn't
murder
bad
him
things
before
happen when he-
comes. Yes.
So Smokey and Armin immediately know that hammer.
I mean, bad things happen, but we lived through all of them.
So now, what was the deal with? I don't remember the specifics of the curse that was on Numerages. So can we start that back up?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can we get some unicorns up in here?
No unicorns, but
It has happened before. It's obviously on the table.
it's true.
When Numerages takes the hammer, does he feel the dwarven presence again? Or did he lose the dwarven presence before?
Has Numeragus taken the hammer yet?
Oh, I'll
You-
definitely give it to him. Yeah.
Hafen has the hammer. Armin and Smokeen know that hammer. They know exactly what it is.
Okay, so in slow motion, giving Armin, whoever knows what this hammer is, a chance to tell me no, I'm going to give it to Numeragus.
I watch it happen.
It's like one of those quick action
It's
things.
like,
Yeah,
dude,
just
would
like
you
hit
like
the
to
button.
go out? Here's your chance.
Yeah. Numeragus takes the hammer, and he immediately feels better that he is in possession of the hammer.
He doesn't have a glowing beard now, does he?
Well, no, not yet.
I would look him up now and be like, "You feeling all right? Feeling good? Say something."
Dragon Man never feel better.
All right, let's go kill us a dragon.
All right. The party works their way back that they came. We'll move you back to here.
We'd go back to Ufrus, right?
Yeah.
Our sweet friend Ufrus.
Reacquire our giant friend.
Indeed.
He's gonna die in small form, probably.
I think he's gonna live to make it out of here.
You think so?
I think so.
All right.
I'd like to think so.
Well, I think I need to head on to bed. I'm really tired.
That's right. It is 10 o'clock, isn't it?
Yep.
Because
All right. I guess we can stop here if you want.
I will see y'all next week.
Bye.
Sounds
All
good.
right. See you later.
Stopping now.